Hi guys, welcome to the first video on the chapter Globalization and the Indian Economy. Now, globalization as basically a phenomenon that is quite new to Indian economy. So if we just go back 30 years or so, we will understand that the choice of options we had for any product was quite limited. Like in the case of cars itself, you might not know, but your parents as know that the options to buy cars were quite limited. You had cars such as Fiat itself, but now we have cars from all over the world. We have German cars, we have cars from Japan, cars from South Korea. So we have a lot of options. So like Hyundai, Honda, Mercedes, earlier these used to be imported, but now the production has been here itself. So we have a wide range of possibilities now. This happened in the last 30 years. So why did our markets transform in such a way that all of a sudden there's a burst of options for us? So this reason for that is that two phenomena happened. Number one was that companies started manufacturing products across the countries. So if I have an organization in India and I find that India's labor cost is cheap, so I put up the manufacturing here. But I find that the consultancy services provided by UK may be far better than what is at stake here in India, and I may use the consultancy services from UK, I may use the research and development from US, I may use the technologically transfer from Germany for my cars. So all this can help reduce my cost and improve my quality. So the biggest thing that happened to any market is that the company started realizing that goods and services can be produced globally. Earlier, until the middle of 20th century, the concept was that production was within the country itself. So if I have a manufacturing in India, I will hire people from India, I will be having plants in India itself, and if someone wants to buy my car, he will have to import it to their country. But now, research centers will be in US, productions in China, assembling in Europe, support system can be from India. So this has helped save a lot of money for these companies and opened a large avenue of opportunities for them. Now, these companies which invest in different countries are called MNCs, multinational companies. Now, how they set up their production is quite interesting actually. There's not just one way to invest in a production facility in a country, there are actually three. So, when they invest money, it is called foreign investment first of all. It's quite a fascinating term by our Prime Minister as well. It has been promoted a lot. He has brought in a lot of foreign investment. So, foreign investment is something that has helped our country as well. So, when we talk about production by MNCs, they can, like let's say take an example of Apple. If Apple wants to manufacture their iPhone in India, first they can jointly manufacture it with the help of a local company in India, or they can buy a local company in India and then expand its production, or they can place orders for production with small producers. So either of the three ways works for them, and depending on what benefits they get, like in the case of the first, jointly with the local company, the local company gets a benefit that the MNC will be providing money, so they get additional investment, foreign investment, they can buy machine, land, etc. So this really helps them to grow. Then MNCs will also bring them latest production technology. Now this is called technology transfer. So the technology that they have, the research and development that they have done in US, they can bring in that expertise, and the local producer in India will also benefit from that technology. So this is the benefit to the local. So generally the local companies would want to jointly manufacture products with the MNCs. The MNCs have other option of buying a local company and then expanding production, or they can just place small orders from producers. So the producers will be manufacturing the products, but the label will be for the MNCs. So this will be sold under the MNCs brand names. So these are the three ways on which they can use the production facilities. So this is the first phenomenon that changed the dynamics of the countries in terms of globalization. Now, the second thing was that countries' government started realizing that by reducing their import costs, export costs, so import duty, export duty, by reducing all that, what they will do is they will integrate the world market, and it will not just open their country to the rest of the world, it also opens the rest of the world to their country. So what happens is that the consumers will get a wide variety of products for their options to buy. Like if we have to go to a restaurant, we can go to McD, we can go to KFC. So there are so many options now. But on the other hand, these companies also compete, and now they also get a diverse market. So earlier, if a foreign company was not accessible to India, then it could not get the customers from India, and the Indian customers could not get the products from that company. Now, when we opened the market to the world, they got access to our markets and the consumers got access to their products. So this went hand in hand, and this really integrated the global market. So these are the two phenomena that actually changed the dynamics for globalization and the economies. So this is all about our first topic. In the next video, we'll be discussing enabling globalization. Thank you so much.